The second question is from Rekha Pillai. In this, most of the questions we have received is related to today's situation, COVID related. There are also some questions which are related to natural normal situations. So the second question is related to today's gloom and doom. She asking that in this gloom and doom, while people losing job now as a leader, can I motivate my team? How can I motivate my team, in this gloom and doom when people are losing their job? What would be your way of dealing with such situations, please?
Right. So yes, Rekha, that's a very important question, and which is why I told Kaushik that, and rather I congratulated him that the way you have designed this entire thing, I see there is a lot of solution focus in your event. And while there are no right and wrong answers to these questions, but yes, we are here to talk about actual real solutions, right? So to your question, Rekha, that in this period of gloom and doom. So actually, Rekha, I would like to borrow a bit from Charles Dickens and his A Tale of Two Cities, those opening lines that were there, and I'll just, juxtapose them to present. So I would like to say that it is the best of times, it is the worst of times. It is the age of wisdom, it is the age of foolishness. It is the epoch of belief, and it is the epoch of incredulity. So what I mean, Rekha, is not that times are completely dull. Yes, there is a lot of dullness going around, but there is some brightness as well. For example, Mother Nature is reclaiming what was rightfully hers. So suddenly the pollution and all these things seem to be a thing of the past. We get to know that the mountain peaks, the snow-capped ones, are all visible now, and they're back in their earlier glory, etc. So there are these positive things. People are again realizing some age-old values of patience, of family network, of being connected with friends, family, etc. So there is a lot of positive things also that we are seeing. However, we are also professionals, and it is a fact that there is a struggle going on to save jobs, to save livelihoods across levels, across functions, across organizations. That's a reality. Now your question is, how do we motivate, right? So Rekha, there are some terms like life, livelihood, inspiration, motivation, commitment. These are very generic terms. The essence of these terms do not change with time. They remain the very same. So what brought a professional into the workforce yesterday, it's the same thing that brings him to work today. It's the sense of earning a livelihood. It's the sense of professional satisfaction and enrichment. Those two things still remain the same. There's no change. And if fundamentally these two things remain the same, then very clearly as leaders, we need to keep telling our people that learn to be more relevant, learn to be more useful, constantly reskill, constantly invest in yourself. Make yourself such a solid professional that the organization can't even think of a situation which is minus you. So that's the level of that's the level of importance and relevance that you create for yourself. And it doesn't happen overnight. So when others will sleep at night, you have to keep toiling and burning the midnight oil to ensure that you know and learn all that is there to know about your craft. So that self-investment is extremely important, right? So that's the biggest motivation, I would say, that to stay afloat in this game, it's important that we constantly reskill ourselves. And people should keep doing that. And let me also tell you that sometimes the situation will be very bleak, which is very normal. But then as professionals, we know that in our entire career, right, there are going to be these peaks and troughs. These are bound to be there. So 30-35 years of career will never ever go with the same flow. The graph will never be same. There will be fluctuations. There are bound to be fluctuations. What is important is, right now, even if somebody has to face a negative impact because of the coronavirus-induced situation, we have to remember that it's a temporary phase and this too shall pass. So that's the encouragement that we can always keep providing to our teams.
So that's from the perspective of the employees, right? You mentioned that how one can self-motivate himself or herself. So how about the leaders? How a leader can motivate his team members in this gloom and doom in this situation?
Okay, so right. So I think when we talk about leadership, and there are multiple ways of determining who is a good leader, right? There are n number of theories, and as many theories as probably the number of people existing in this world. So what can a leader do? I feel that a leader's biggest measure of success would be how he or she influences a follower or a team member. Right? And when we talk about influence, it's not only about influence, it is the impact. That as a leader, have I been able to catapult anyone in the team to a level where he or she was not before? Somewhere did we, get someone who's a rookie and is now at the highest echelons of corporate ladder? Or did we have a very seasoned professional who could be much better than us in that particular area of subject matter expertise, but through our coaching abilities, we have helped that person reflect and see some spots which were hidden, and now that makes him a much more accomplished individual than before. So how leaders motivate teams? I would say leaders motivate by creating that impact in the followers' lives, in the team members' lives. So any conversation or any kind of a knowledge enhancement or enriching discussion should leave a team member with a slightly higher level of wisdom than he or she had before. It's sometimes possible, sometimes not. Even the best of people can't do it always. But if we keep that in mind, that every single opportunity to engage with a team member is an opportunity to make that person richer in some way or the other. So I would say that continuous knowledge transfer to the extent possible, that continuous connect and communication to say how valuable the team members are. People perform much better when they know about their value, when they are told that what you do is very, very important for me and the organization. So that's a message of reinforcement that should keep going constantly to the teams.
Those of you who have missed the entire interview, joined in the middle or missed the interview from the beginning, can watch the full interview on my YouTube channel, Kaushik Majumdar, the Process Pro. From tomorrow, I'm going to upload the recorded version of this interview. So now viewers, you know the drill, yes. So please go ahead, hit the like and share button. And if you have liked this interviews, I have been benefited immensely, and I believe you guys are also. So please go ahead and hit the like and share button for regular updates. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon.